Hi everyone, this is Erica Sabo. Welcome back to MindVit. Hey everyone, I hope you've been well. Haven't seen you in a few days. So lately I've been watching a lot of pickup videos, a lot of especially gaming pickups, like retro games, things that people have been getting each month, each week, whatever. And it just kind of inspired me to want to do something like that too, because I pick up so much stuff, like too much stuff. You don't want to see how much stuff is in this apartment. I may give you, you've already seen, but you haven't seen everything. So me and Brad combined have a really vicious collection of stuff because it just keeps growing and growing and growing. But you know, why not make the best of it and actually show you what I get each month. So my latest find was Attack on Titan Volume 6. This came out on Tuesday. I've been grabbing these avidly. And it's just so good, and it's become such a popular series that this manga here, they're getting sold out really quickly. So I put mine on hold at my local bookstore, world's biggest bookstore, and yeah, I love it. It's awesome. I mean, it covers everything that's been in the anime thus far. The anime is up to episode 20, I believe. 20, if I'm wrong. Sorry. But yeah, it's been great. Like, there's no big surprises in this manga. I was hoping that maybe it would speed up a bit. Maybe I'd see something more that we haven't already seen. But that's okay. I'm not complaining. Next up is a used copy of Season 1 for Black Lagoon. Now, if you're looking for a good action kind of comedy, kind of drama, kind of crime anime, this is really great. And I found this tin. These tins are usually about $70, and I found this for $35 at B&B Books by Bathurst Station, which I love. I love that place. And it comes with the bonus disc, and it comes with all 3 of the other discs, and it's really awesome. So I was really proud of this find because it's pretty hard to find in this tin format and in such good condition too. So definitely check it out. I may do an anime complex video on it in the future. Now, another long-awaited find, maybe not a find, I don't know, this comes in my bin every month, and the series just started back up again, but Brian K. Vaughan's Saga. Now, Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples have been doing an amazing job on this sci-fi fantasy space opera. It's just so good, and this issue was awesome. It's pretty chill for the first issue back, but it's been a really awesome one. And I have a video in the past talking about Saga Volume 1 and how amazing it is, and how when I got Saga Volume 1, I started getting the issues individually, so I'm getting those in my bin at 1 Million Comics, and I am just happy. So it's on chapter 13 right now. It's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a big series. So Brian K. Vaughan did Y the Last Man, Ex Machina, really great series. This one is just awesome. It's great. It's such a simple story, but it's so effective, and the characters are just, they're so amazing, and they're so gripping, and they really propel you forward. So if you're looking for a new comic to read, definitely some Saga here. You gotta get this. Now, while this next one wasn't necessarily a find, it was a discovery of sorts. Earlier in the month, Neil Gaiman was doing a book tour, and he came to Toronto, so of course me and my friends had to go to this. We posted all about this on Twitter and Facebook, but if you missed it, it was amazing, and it was so amazing to meet him in person. We were actually the last row up to go meet him. There was like a lottery system going on. Anyone in the theater was able to go get something signed by him, and unfortunately row RR just wasn't doing so hot. It wasn't doing so hot, so they're being randomly chosen, and we were troopers. We stuck around. I think we were there for maybe like 5.5 hours or so, but it was worth it. So I brought my copy of The Absolute Sandman Volume 1, this big boy. I love this. I love The Sandman. It was actually my entry into Neil Gaiman's work, and I've been hooked ever since. I think I got into this series when I was about 16. I was living in the States. I was at a Barnes & Noble, and a friend recommended it to me, and it was love at first sight, let's just say that. So, yeah, Neil signed this, and I'm just so happy. Erica, sweet dreams. It was really late at night, or really early in the morning then, so that was a really sweet thing, and he was so tired. He was so exhausted, but he was such a trooper, and he clearly cares a lot about his fans, so I'm really happy he could do that for me. It was so touching. So with Neil Gaiman in mind, I also ended up grabbing Jack Kirby's The Eternals, done by Neil Gaiman and John Romita Jr. Really amazing. Jack Kirby is just such an amazing, like, prolific presence in the comic industry that I had to grab this. This is actually something I've only read in bits and pieces, so I'm really looking forward to seeing Gaiman's interpretation and seeing just I don't know, the way he creates anything is always so unique, even if it's not an original idea. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I probably will be talking about this again later, so stay tuned. So my next find was issues 1 through 36 of The Question. Now, if you've never heard of this character in the DC universe, he's really something. He's really amazing. My gateway actually into The Question was this awesome series 52, pre-Final Crisis. It was just so amazing. In terms of DC, I started with Crisis on Infinite Earths, which was terribly confusing for my age. But then I ended up getting into 52, Countdown to Final Crisis, and everything in between as well. And 52 really grabbed me, and it covered a lot of different characters that you just don't see nearly enough, and it covered The Question. And The Question is just a really amazing character that I wish was covered more in DC. So I'm really happy. So this is issues 1 through 36. I also got a West End Comics. It also comes with a few quarterlies and an annual in here. It's just a box of issues. So that's just what I do sometimes. But yeah, I'm really happy. $45 for all this. Yes, please. I'll probably be talking about it in an upcoming video, so stay tuned. Now, in terms of games, first off, I'm going to cover one of Brad's latest finds, because he can't be here to show you himself because he's at work, unfortunately. But I was just so excited seeing this. I'm like, I have to include it. So go, Brad. You are awesome. He ended up getting a Famicom version of Akira. It's a visual novel game. It's actually really cool, and the music, the intro, like, it's actually really awesome. So we played it thanks to our honeybee, which I forgot to show you because I couldn't find it anywhere. Same with their Game Genie and everything like that. But yeah, we are lucky and have a honeybee, so we were able to play it. And our friend Michio knows some Japanese, so he was helping us out with it. But I hear that there's actually a fan translation out there, so we might end up using that just to see how this goes. But yeah, it's a visual novel. It's not like an actual, like, game. Not like we thought it was gonna be like an action exploration game. But that's cool. Whatever. It's pretty awesome. Not very many people I know own this, so go Brad, good job. So my next few finds I found at A&C Games and Iceman Games. When I was here with my friend Phil, showing him around the city. Hey Phil, I hope you're watching this. So my first one is going to be Riviera: The Promised Land. Comes complete in box. I've been wanting to play this game since it came out on the GBA, and unfortunately I didn't get to. So I don't know a whole lot about the game, but I know I want it. I was actually telling the guy at Iceman Games that I tend to just have this radar where I'm like, I need that game. If it looks any bit like a JRPG, then I tend to, but not always. I'm not interested in every JRPG out there. But yeah, I gotta fix this one up a bit. It's got some pretty nasty stickers on it. So there's like a really bad one there I can't get off, but this is probably the worst one of all. This one here, I can't get off. Gugon is not helping me, and I don't want to ruin the box. So if anyone has any suggestions, please let me know, because I want to preserve this box as best as I can. and play this game and let you know how it is. My next game is a find from ANC Games, Hoshigami Ruining Blue Earth. It's a strategy RPG. I love my strategy RPGs. Final Fantasy Tactics is probably one of my favorites. But yeah, I love PS1 games like to death. I love them, and especially if they're JRPGs, that's awesome. So this one's by Atlas. I tend to get ones by Squaresoft, but I mean Atlas is pretty amazing, and I've got a few, mostly just like Persona stuff, just Shin Megami Tensei. And yeah, I'm really happy to finally have this game. It comes, oh yeah, it comes with the manual. Manual almost came out, oh my god. Yeah, it's, I fixed it up a bit. I gotta fix it up a bit more though. It's, it might need a little bit of tape or something. But I am very pleased. I am very pleased with this find, and it's something I've been looking for a while now. So my last big find of the month was at ANC Games, and it is Alundra Working Designs beautiful, beautiful puzzle adventure action game. It's so great. It's a really difficult game, but it's just such a great game. It's so amazing. So it comes complete. It has this beautiful, beautiful manual in here. I wish they made manuals like this still. Unfortunately, you just don't see that anymore. Like color pages like this, like countless pages. Why don't we see that anymore? I know people want to save money, but you know, the thought that counts, right? So I first heard about this game back when EGM2 was out, and there were a lot of like tips and tricks in it, and I remember hearing about this game and just checking it out and being like so mesmerized by the beautiful graphics and everything. For the time, it's just gorgeous, right? Just a very solemn game. It's actually a really depressing game, but it's also a very beautiful game too, and it's got some really, really amazing, really challenging puzzles in here. So if you're not familiar with Alundra, definitely get this. I say skip Alundra too, but that's just me. That's just me. It's not by Working Designs, and you kind of lose a little bit of the heart in it. So definitely check this out. I'll probably be doing a Retro Renegade on this in the coming future. So I hope you enjoyed my pickups of the month. I'll be doing this at the end of every month from now on, just because it's fun, and why not? If you pick up so much, why not do one of these? So if you're not and you pick up a lot, then just do it. Just get into it. So I want to give you all a big, big thank you. You have been such support for me, and you've really helped me build up this channel and really like helped me become who I am today. So thank you very much for being an amazing audience and for contributing your thoughts and everything. It's much, much appreciated. You guys are awesome. So with that, I hope you have an amazing day and enjoy the end of this beautiful, beautiful summer. So please stay tuned again for another video very soon, and I'll catch you later. Peace.